Nigeria is gearing up for its first census in 17 years. Africa's most populous country has more than half of its population living in extreme poverty. Many of them do not have access to basic amenities like clean water, quality healthcare, and power. Analysts say a credible census exercise could help the country better manage its resources and plan for its population. Correspondent Ajek Mangut tells us more.
Murjanatu Tanimu sells used water bottles to provide food for her children. She says feeding them as well as having access to other basic needs has been a struggle.
We do not have electricity and no pipe-borne water, and it's not been easy for us to feed. We are lucky if we get to feed more than once a day.
Nigeria's population is estimated to be over 200 million, and according to the National Bureau of Statistics, 133 million people live in what's termed multidimensional poverty. Millions of people lack access to quality healthcare, education, water, sanitation and hygiene, among other basic necessities.
The United Nations says Nigeria's population is expected to double by 2050, making it the third most populous country after China and India. That would mean more people to cater for with already scarce resources.
The government plans to conduct a population census in May, the first in 17 years, to update its data on the exact population and the size of different ethnic groups in the country. Analysts say the government has failed to adequately plan for its citizens and the economy, partly due to a lack of census.
If we plan appropriately, we should be able to know how many people are in a particular state or locality and the infrastructure that will match the need of those people. Right now, we're just doing whatever it is that we feel, is right, and most of the time we underprovide, and that's why you see shortage in every sector: health, education, and other, social, welfare schemes.
Previous census figures in the country have been discredited by some who believe figures in some regions were inflated for political gains. Analysts say the government needs to ensure that the 2023 census figures are real and not doctored for political purposes, but to promote economic growth and development.
You see some states, very small states, and they tell you that there are over 10 million. And then some large states, they tell you there are 7 million. So we need to ensure that the census, there's integrity in the census to allocate the actual population living in a particular area to that area, and not just for political reasons where we just allocate arbitrary figures, so that when election comes, we have more votes coming in from certain parts of the country against, some other parts.
Nigeria's Population Commission has promised to conduct a credible census exercise, leaving no room for manipulation with the aid of technology, including the Global Positioning System and satellite images. And Nigerians like Murjanatu will be hoping that this translates to economic benefits and better welfare. Ajek Mangut, CGTN, Abuja.